Hi, I'm Julie Davis, and I'm here again with Cicely, and we're here again today to talk about some patent-related issues, some very current issues. The last time we met, you mentioned that innovators for software-related inventions were awaiting a Supreme Court decision, and that decision is now out, and I thought maybe you could summarize the impact of that decision and the impact on technology firms.
Certainly. So we were waiting for the Bilski case to come out from the Supreme Court. It's probably one of the most anticipated patent cases coming out of the Supreme Court in a while. Bilski had patent claims directed to a method of hedging risks in commodity trading. And the Supreme Court ultimately held that that was an abstract idea. But the bigger concern was that the Board of Appeals had said that the only test for patentability was something called a machine transformation test. And for some areas of emerging technology like medical diagnostics, that actually could be quite limiting, and there was a concern that it might foreclose a whole range of technologies that were emerging. So people were waiting to see what would happen. And when the Supreme Court case came out, they said, while this particular set of claims wasn't patentable, the unpatentability didn't really relate to machine transformation. It had to do with the fact that it was an abstract idea. And they specifically stated that machine transformation was only one way of determining patentability, and that the Board of Appeals was incorrect in saying that that was the only way to determine patentability. So for applicants, the bottom line is machine transformation test is just one way to determine patentability. Having said that, it's probably going to be the easiest way, so if you know that what you're doing is something that can be characterized in terms of machine transformation, that'll be a nice thing to put in because it'll probably make your case go through faster. And you want to look at useful, concrete, and tangible, but that alone, being as broad as it is, may not be enough for patentability. So those are the things we're suggesting that applicants consider.
So has that really changed the way patent applications are now written?
I'm not sure there's a big change in the way patent applications are written because, as a practical matter, foreign countries, for the most part, do not recognize software patents. And so we've always had to consider the foreign strategy when we're writing our U.S. applications. Most foreign countries will accord copyright protection to software, but they won't accord patent protection. In Europe, they will give patent coverage for software inventions where you can show a technical effect, and that's sort of their terminology that they use. In Germany, the use of a computer actually qualifies the software for showing a technical effect. So as a practical matter, we're probably going to continue writing cases very similarly to the way we have written them, maybe build in a little bit more language so that we have broader coverage, and then we'll continue drafting claims in different formats to satisfy the different tests, taking into consideration, European strategy and foreign strategy, as well as what the Supreme Court said in the Bilski case.
So do you have any pointers for entrepreneurs that are to consider in preparing their patent portfolios and their disclosures for attorneys?
Absolutely. I always recommend that people really think strongly about the commercial advantage that whatever they're working on provides, and in the software space, that can actually be more important in a lot of ways. So really focus in on the commercial advantage of your product over competing products in the space. Go beyond when you're thinking about your disclosure, certainly putting in useful, concrete, and tangible result information is good, but go beyond that to try to articulate what the technical effects are going to be, and then you may want to sit down with your attorney and think about how the various patentability tests, particularly in the software space, are going to apply to your specifications so that you can make sure that what you're giving the attorney provides enough information so they can get you the robust coverage you want for your business.
Thank you.